It's time for fun and shenanigans. Let's get into it.
Cute. Okay, so now we're recording. We didn't start recording right away, and I was talking about how much I love Lisa's hair. I love her sweater, the sun on the sweater, yes, weekend. Okay, I didn't catch that. I know you did it, but I didn't catch it. But I was telling Lisa how when I had locks, I used to love doing my hair like that. And I would put them in Bantu knots, and I would have them in Bantu knots forever because clearly I don't have an issue with having to change my hair. I think that's obvious. But for 2026, I'm gonna get
Uh-huh.
better though. Because I'm gonna be intentional about it. But I would leave them in Bantu knots forever, and then
Uh-huh.
when I initially would take the Bantu knots out, it would be very tight curls because I had
Yeah.
them in there forever, and
hmm
then just naturally the curls got
They
looser
just
and
turn into
looser.
different styles, just gradually. Just
So many different styles.
hmm
So many different styles. So yeah, I that is the honestly that's like the one little part about having locks that I miss. Will I get them again? No, I don't want them. Um, it was such a process, and I've been there, done that. Like, and I also knew it wasn't going to be forever. I was
Yeah.
what, 18, 19 when I did it, and I was 25 maybe when I combed each lock out.
How much hair did you retain?
Um, a lot, but I had somebody permit for me, like a neighbor, and I don't know why I did that.
Because you were 25.
Mm, hmm.
And there was
Exactly.
not, it's not like you could go on YouTube and say like, hey, does this work? Is this a good idea where people give you
No, no, I have to, because YouTube was doing a little something
a
back then.
little, but
So
it's
I
still
actually
fresh
learned how to, it was a baby.
how to
So
comb
I
out.
learned how to like comb out each lock from YouTube. But and I honestly, Lisa, it was 25. I knew better. I just knew better, but I didn't do better. That's it.
Mm.
I knew better, but I didn't do better.
But I didn't do that.
But I didn't do better. So yeah, I love your hair so much like that. Let me tell you because when I actually first started my locks, I was living in Atlanta.
Oh, full
When
circle.
and I did it myself. I started it myself.
Same here.
I maintained it myself. The only
hmm
time I ever went somewhere to get them cared for is when I got color on the tips.
hmm
And it was so gorgeous. But I could not leave the house. Like every single day, someone was complimenting
Oh,
my locks. They were obsessed with my locks. When they found out I did
your
them
luck had
myself,
your own OnlyFans page.
I know, if only I did right, just hair porn. Oh my gosh, I can't. Um, and honestly, and I'm not even exaggerating, it had to be at least three, four times a day.
Oh,
At least three, four, and that's low end. Like that really is. People, and when I tell them I did it, I started it myself. They would beg me to do
to do
theirs.
theirs.
I'm like, oh
Yeah.
no, I'm not getting in that territory. Like the only other person's hair I did was my boyfriend at the time. He also had locks.
hmm
So that was it. And everybody, they noticed the difference too when I started twisting his locks. It was just like, oh my gosh, like your
Let me
hair's
find
looking.
out you have a skill. You've been holding out. You've been holding out.
I don't. I don't. I really don't.
They can
But
tell the difference too.
and then yeah, so I just that's the only little part that I miss. But I know I need is that a Simply Made?
No.
Simply Modern, not Simply Made. That's
You know what it is?
juice.
It is I'm standing in Michael's and they are 9.99 instead of $40. Same type of, I guess you're supposed to like design it kind of thing. But I
Mm.
was like, it's a thermos.
Mm-hmm.
I like the color. It's gonna do what I need it to do.
I think you've seen my Simply Modern before, but just maybe once. I love my Simply Modern.
Can
Um,
I see? Do you have it close by?
no,
I will Google it. Anyway, go ahead.
asked, answer. No, I don't.
So let me tell you about my hair. Last night I was being responsible and I posted, I found an episode that I hadn't posted because in order for us to even film, I had to like delete stuff to
Mm,
free up the cloud. If anybody remembers, the cloud was like, you are banned. You're doing too much. So I had to
yeah.
like, last night I was like, oh my gosh, I
You're
gotta
full,
do
Lisa.
it.
You gotta, yeah.
Okay. I waited till the end of the day to do it. I got it done. I was proud of myself. Found an episode that I hadn't posted. I was like, how'd I miss this? And I posted our last episode. So I'm like, you know what? Matisse is having this little event tomorrow, like really short event that I
Hmm.
didn't find out about till yesterday
That's how it be. That's
afternoon.
what I don't
They're
miss
like,
about the kids being.
yeah, hey, if you want to come, it's tomorrow at 9:30. Like, oh, okay. So I was like, let me look decent for him. I'll just curl my hair up.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like dreamt that I could do it in like an hour, 2 hours. Like,
Oh
I don't
my God.
know. And not
That
only
is
that, I was like,
hilarious.
I'm gonna, because I need to retwist it too. So I'm like, I'm gonna retwist it and then twist together,
All in an
a
hour.
bunch of them so that I can put in less curlers. I'll just have big curls and it'll be even stronger.
Mm-mm.
So I watched Cop Shop, and which was a really good movie. I'd never even heard of it. I'm like, what
I've
is
never even
this?
heard of it either.
It
Yeah.
was so, let me tell you this. I think my neighbor, because my neighbor has been coming over periodically, we watch TV together. She's
Hmm.
like, oh, that was good. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm never going. I didn't think I would watch it. Val just happened to put it on. Great. Like, this movie is crazy. I loved it. The ending, but the major, like 98.9% of the movie was really good. The end, I was like, why? So anyway.
Hmm.
And then I watched Tyra Banks' reality check,
Hmm.
America's Next Top Model. It was about 3:30, I think, by the time I went to bed. I finished my hair and just finished like 10 minutes of the show. Only to turn around and take out my curlers at 9:15. I was like,
Hmm.
so yeah, I'm like, I don't know if I'd recurl it tonight, try and put in Bantu knots so I can get a tighter curl,
Do be
but
into knots tonight. It looks good right now,
it
but just
it's
to,
not going to last. That's the
yeah,
problem.
exactly. And do be into knots. You can still do the put them together so you have
Oh,
less
they're
or
still
whatever.
together right now. They're
Okay.
together. Yeah.
Yeah. So oh, I did. Okay, I see that. Do
Mhm.
bantu knots up, but an hour, 1 hour. That is so laughable.
I was like 2 hours at the most. Val put on a movie. Like the movie went off, and I still had like three-quarters of my head. I was like,
So we just got neighbors coming over, watching shows together.
I get adopted. Like
Hmm,
I don't know.
look at me.
Like, and I'm happy because I really like my neighbor.
Yeah,
But I'm like, what if
that's
things go
good.
sour? Like, what do I do? Like,
The anxiety, right? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
No, but that's your hair looks gorgeous. I love it. Um, Being a mom is definitely a, a nice chunk of being a mom is finding out the day before that something is going on the next day, whether it's some kind of food you have to make, whether it's some kind of event that you have to attend,
Hmm.
whether it's some kind of uh, uh, whatever day that schools have, pajama
Hmm.
day,
Yeah,
or whatever day, and you're like, okay, now I have to go and do a run because you're telling me this, like,
right now.
so yeah, that I,
But he did not expect to see me. Like came in the cafetorium,
oh,
and I happened to be sitting
that
like
is so
right
cute.
behind him. I was like, Matisse, Matisse, Matisse. And he turned around, he's like, oh. And at the very end, like they went up and got these little awards. And when my friend and I were leaving, I was like,
You're
can
you
I?
and your friend again. Hmm.
Well, it's another friend. It's another friend. So when he started at this school, I'm sitting there back to school night. I'm like, I know that woman. I was like, hey, are you so and so? She's like, yes. I was like, we went to college together. We were on like the same floor. She's like, oh my gosh, you look the same. Ah." And so our kids are in the same class. But
Where did you
uh,
get this sweater from? I'm sorry. I don't.
oh, you're distracted.
Yeah, I really am. Like, it's
Okay.
really cute.
Was I? So Sebastian and I were coming back from the Ivory Coast. I'm
Okay.
trying
You know what? Just stop.
to. It was me and Sebastian, or it was me and
Of
Aubrey.
course.
One of us.
Yeah.
How I don't even like me by myself doing these things. Like, thank you, Lord, first of all, and God bless who. Thank you, Lord, for getting me through this international experience. And my French, everyone,
Mm-hmm.
if you hear me speak it, it sounds legit, but in reality, it is not legit at all. So, we're in the
But you
Belgian
make it.
airport.
You do
I
it.
make it. God, when I say God is good, the Lord sends someone to adopt me on trips, like international trips.
Mm.
I don't know. Did I tell you this before? So,
No,
but
I don't.
I got this at a designer store in the airport in Belgium. Really cool stuff. When I was
Just let
going,
me know the next time you're in a international store in the airport in Belgium. Just like hit me up real quick and be like, and just send me some pictures
you
and be
have to
like,
send
hey,
me
you.
some money because that you have to sell me some.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, by the time I'll be ready by the time that.
What have this good podcast money?
Yes. Yeah. Just actually, just take it from.
This is how I gauge this. One time I was in the airport, like deathly ill. I
Mm,
don't think it was that time.
okay.
But
It's
I
nothing
also
worse
can't
than
remember
being.
which child was with me. I'm like, who was I?
It's nothing worse than being sick when you're traveling. Honestly, that's why I barely like to eat or drink anything, when I'm doing airport stuff. Yeah.
I got back to America and found out. Um, so I was taking purses over to like give to family members and stuff
Hmm.
over there. And someone came to my room to like look at the purses and all this stuff. When I got back to America, I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad. And they're like, oh yeah, she had the flu. You you stayed in my room with me, like chatting it up. Like, you see somebody doesn't feel well, but you don't know if it's allergies. She had the flu. And
Mm-mm.
but like right before we flew out,
What is oh yeah, she had the flu. Like, I don't understand that. Like, please don't ever, oh yeah, I had the flu me. Like, don't ever, oh yeah, I had the flu me. Like, that's just like
Sebastian was
what?
with me. He could have cared less. Okay. He was on his tablet. I was like, they had like medicine in vending machines.
Hmm.
I don't speak any of the languages associated with the vending machine. I was just like looking at,
Mm.
and you can't touch it to figure out what it is.
Hmm.
And like
Hmm.
look at pictures. I was just like, go. And Sebastian's like, bing, 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 bing on his tablet. And I was just like, have they called our flight? He's like, huh, mom? What? And I'm like, it's been too long. We've got to check with, the flight people. And
You
he's
were
like,
you
oh,
were
mom.
you were near death. God, Lisa. That is so crazy. Oh, it's the worst.
But yeah, that's a cool show. I got a couple of really cool pieces while I was there. So,
Yeah, this is my first time seeing this.
I mean, I have a lot of clothes you probably haven't seen. In fact,
I love this so much. How much was it? Tell me.
I don't know, it was years ago. Sebastian was 9.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was really young. I think it was Sebastian, which I'm trying to figure out how was I shopping? I don't know.
How was you shopping? You can shop with the kid.
I was sick.
Oh, but
So,
listen, when something catches your eye, something catches your eye. Like, and
and
you know
I
what?
think I was on the decline. You know how you kind of
Okay.
have like moments and adrenaline kind of rushes when you're
It's
traveling?
not for you to remember how you did it. That's
I
that's
just got
that's
it done.
all that matters is that you got it done. The
I did.
how, that's none of your business. that's God's business. If he got you,
You got me a cool shirt. You got me and my baby home.
yeah, that's
Won't he do it? Maybe it was me and Aubrey. I think it was, no, it was me and Sebastian where I was sick.
okay.
Anyway, sorry. I'm
Yeah, I don't remember you tell. Well, I mean, it's not like we specifically talk about those things, but
right.
I think the last time, or when we did talk about you and Aubrey traveling, there wasn't like any mention of you being sick or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was sick. Yes, it was definitely Sebastian
Oh,
because Aubrey and I flew back through Morocco
okay.
and he got sick. And
Oh,
when they're a baby, you
why you
always
put the curl back? Like, why don't you just
because
be
it was
like,
trying to it's a
like just
paid
let it
actor.
be? Like,
It was a paid actor
you
and
had no
I wasn't getting
business.
paid.
Honestly, it was none of your, you, it was not, look at him, it's none of your business. It was none of your business. Like, it did what it did. Like, it has its own personality, and I feel like you're trying to get in its way and stifle it. Like,
Oh,
she's like, what are you?
let me
Why
do
you just let me be? Like,
let
this
me
is
style.
like I want to be on the podcast.
I want to be present. So so what happens? Okay, so on the way home with Aubrey, I'm like, way home should be easier. I had
Hmm.
like two little outfits packed in my blah blah blah.
Hmm.
I remembered to have his stroller because that was a whole ordeal on the way there.
Mm.
But I had his stroller this time. When I tell you, Aubrey blew out two outfits.
Oh, poor
We're in
thing.
the airport for hours, and I'm like,
Mm.
I don't know when this is going to stop.
Yeah,
And I was like, I don't know what to do. I ended up buying him this little outfit.
I was gonna
It
say,
was,
did they have anything you could buy in the airport?
yes, but they didn't
Okay.
have regular clothes. They had Moroccan clothes.
Yeah.
So when I say he looked like a little king,
Hmm.
I'm sure I probably sent you this picture. You maybe forgot. Just the most adorable thing. So much so that when we get back to America, I look like I'm his servant. Like that. It looks like, oh, her husband must be like Middle Eastern because remember Aubrey had like this really long hair.
Yes, I do. Hmm.
He's a little bit because he's a baby, he's a little bit lighter than
Hmm.
me. So I'm
Yeah.
sure it looked like I'm walking in from visiting my husband's people,
Hmm.
which I was, but I wasn't visiting them from North Africa
Right.
or the Middle East. I was visiting them in the Ivory Coast. But
That's
I'm
right.
like, he didn't have any clothes. And I was like, my dad picked me up. I was like, he is gonna joke the mess out of me for this. My dad
What
was
did
like,
he say?
he was like, oh my gosh, I love it. He's so
Oh.
cute. I was like, new life, who this, Daddy?
Hmm.
Loved the
Hmm.
outfit, loved it. I've
That
got to
is
send you a
so
picture. It
cute.
was so cute.
Yeah, send it again. I have to. I mean, I'll look at you. Look at the way you reached over and got the phone. I feel like okay. I know on one of the podcasts I said your life is appointments, but your life is also like let me look, let me
Yeah,
Google, like because but you were that way at work, like before anybody could think about.
I deal in accurate, like I love fantasy. I love fantasizing. I like dreaming. But if we're talking about dates and facts and making decisions that are
Hmm.
based on something,
Hmm.
you better bring you need to be an attorney dealing with me because I will fight you at every turn to make sure just to make sure it is correct.
I mean,
Especially
and
if I'm gonna be the one to present the
it
information.
really is just
I'm
like,
like,
we can look that up, right? Like, but you would just be on top of it. Like, you
"Huh,
be on it.
I think I'm like,
The moment I think,
yeah, I'm like, we don't deal in speculation and maybes and sometimes.
yeah, I know. I mean, because I mean, you sent me a lot of stuff, and it's, I finally accepted your profile picture, through iPhone, through Apple, whatever. Because for
Yeah.
the longest time, it wasn't you.
Oh
It
my
was, it was the boys.
oh
I was like, I guess I'll, I guess I will have
my cool
Lisa.
picture.
I guess I will have Lisa's face match up with her phone number, but like, do I really? Because it took me a long time to accept it because you were your three boys when you go home.
I am them. They
Yes.
are me.
That was it. I was like, I don't
We
know
are
what she's
thee.
trying to do here, but
I who is she? Who is no, you are your children.
I just and I really and it wasn't you weren't in it at all. It was just the three boys.
You weren't even
It
you
wasn't even
weren't
like a
even
picture
present.
with you and the three boys. It was just the littles. Yeah, but send that to me because yeah. So I'm definitely like it's been on my list. I've like the past week or so, I've been telling myself, Tanya, you have to watch
Has it
America's
been out
Next
that long?
Top Model. No, well, it's been talks of it coming out. So
Oh.
I knew it was coming and I was like, I gotta watch it. And I'm hearing all kinds of stuff about it. Like, and it's just it's so interesting to me. Like even um going back watching shows that I absolutely loved in the moment. Like for example, Gilmore Girls
Mm-hmm.
or
I
uh
never watched that.
it's it is still a good show. Like it still holds up,
Mm-hmm.
but when I was a teenager, I watched it from a teenager perspective.
Yeah.
As an adult, I'm like, ooh, like there's so many things that
Yeah.
I say to myself, and it's still a nice and it's really popular in the fall because it takes place in Connecticut, you know, and it's a very like small town
Mm-hmm.
single mother, daughter, you know, she had her at
Oh.
16 or whatever, and but it's just a really, you know, warm, beautiful show, and the people that I thought were terrible before, like the parents,
Mm-hmm.
as now that I'm an adult watching it, I'm like, but they got a
Oh.
point. They
Mm-hmm.
had a point, you know.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah. So what I'm saying is, uh, when you in the moment when we were watching America's Next Top Model, it was just entertainment for me. Like I didn't. And also I thought, oh wow, this is a show that gives you an opportunity to, you
Mm-hmm.
know, be a model. And, you know, I love Tyra Banks. She's, you know, this beautiful black model and she still gets credit for that. I mean, you know, you can't erase what she's done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it's so interesting how things age
Yeah.
because
It aged poorly.
yeah,
But
yeah.
when you, but like they kept saying
Mm,
throughout the whole thing, they're like, we didn't mean anything by it. That was the time. That was not necessarily the norm, but that was the industry. And I feel like, you
mhm,
know how I always talk to you about like last week in the Super Bowl thing. I'm like, the camera guy films the wrong thing.
mm,
Like
mhm.
they don't understand what they're supposed to film. And it's the
Right.
same thing with every single, I'll say artistic field because I'm an artsy person. It's like what you see is the production, but how you
Mhm,
get there is
mhm.
not pretty. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like the way she used to talk to the girls. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. All my coaches, all my teachers,
Uh-huh.
maybe I shouldn't say all, but a lot of my coaches, a lot of my teachers in dance, soccer, and cello, they all fussed at us. Like, what is that
Hmm.
crap? Are you going to go on stage because you're going to embarrass yourself, not me, or you're going to embarrass me because you didn't practice, and you're just like, okay, that's true.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Like, you suck. You better run, and you're like, that's true.
I'm gonna tell you something.
We were abused,
Really, truly.
but
I,
it was everybody did it.
I'm gonna tell you something. I remember when I first moved from New York to Atlanta. I was still in high school, which I was traumatized. It was such a culture
Culture
shock.
shift.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I had this coach, Coach Godfrey. I don't even know if he's still alive or not. Who knows? Um, because he was old. He was an old guy.
Hmm.
Um,
Meanwhile, he was probably like 47.
I know if he was
Hard
47, my
living.
God, he could have, I don't know. You know, I just remember him being like
Seeming
looking
old.
like a what dogs have those like scrunchy like bulldogs? Like they have like the older look.
Pugs, bulldogs.
Maybe, yeah,
Pugs
pugs or
have
something like
that,
that.
or little small
Yes,
dogs with a pinched
that's
up
he had like
face.
a scrunchy face, so he could have, he could have been. But he was an he was an English teacher,
Mm-hmm.
and he was also um the football coach.
Mm-hmm.
So he can get away with a lot more because in
Yeah,
Atlanta,
football
especially high school football
is
was a big,
everything.
yeah. Like, what's his name went to that school. Like it was the school that I went to, was it
What's
South
his
Decatur?
name?
I forgot what it's called, but it's the same high school that Portia's husband went to, the football player. I forgot his name.
Oh, oh, oh. Gosh, you know.
Cordell,
Yeah,
or something like that.
Cordell
Yeah.
Stewart. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So he went to that school.
I'm
Like
like,
it had
Simon?
Simon Bodadia. Um, Goob.
Good body. Okay,
So
okay, okay.
it was a big deal. Like the school I went to
Yeah,
was a big deal when it came to football. I mean, like literally, if they won a game, the school was excited the next day. If they lost, you could
school
feel it
said.
throughout the whole school. It was just, So he told this one girl, now it doesn't take years later to recognize it was such a terrible thing to say. But I'm just like letting you
But you
know.
just dealt with it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I want to
you
hear.
dealt with it. You dealt, and like to not fear the parents or the principal or anyone else, like it
The
shows you
grown-ups.
the environment.
Yeah.
So
Oh, oh, oh. Go ahead. Uh-huh.
so he told this girl, dead ass, very serious face, like not even joking, because she
Hmm.
was being so awful in the classroom. She was having such like she had such a bad attitude. Like she was known for having a bad attitude. He was like, mm-mm. He said, baby, you can't be mean or you can't have a bad attitude because you're ugly. He said,
You got to choose one.
with you being ugly, you have to have a nice personality. You have to be a good person because you can't change
Your face.
how you look. So sit your ass down and just shut up or something like that. But so when I tell
And
you,
did she
like,
sit down and shut up?
when I tell you, you could hear a pin drop. We were just, and
Gag.
he did also say,
I was
I know.
gagged.
He said, I know. He said, look at me, I'm ugly. So he
but
did say we
but I
ugly.
have
Like,
talent. I have a
but
skill.
he the football coach. you know, for a winning team. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, oh, well, yeah, like,
I'm a
you know what I mean?
legend.
Yeah,
Okay. I had to be smart.
so I got, and I'm an English teacher. Yeah. So he wasn't the nicest, to be honest, but he led with, I guess, his accolades or whatever. But to me and
That's what you
two,
need.
but to me and two other students in the class, he just let us pick our own grades, whatever. He might have let some other people pick their own grades, but I remember he would call you up to the desk and say, "What grade do you think you deserve for this class or whatever, or this thing, this project or whatever assignment?" And people would be like, "A, nah, I'm gonna give you a C. All right, sit down."
Oh, well, that's different. You may have
But
deserved the A.
but when but they
Go, I want to hear. I want to hear. Go ahead.
but when me and these two other and the thing that we had in common, we were all from New Jersey, New York. Maybe one was from like Connecticut or something like that, whatever.
Hmm.
It was biased. I don't know why.
And
Everybody
he
else was
wasn't
from
from those places? He was Southern?
he was Southern.
Mm.
It was weird. It was weird. But we also we showed up. We did our work. We were, you know what I mean? Like
Oh, well, you probably earned it.
yeah, we did. Like we weren't trying to mess around. We had a healthy, respectful fear for him. We were just like, we're not even going there. And so if I said A plus, all right. Yeah, okay, that's fine. But others, he would want to see what they would say
Mm.
and then see if they say the right thing in his mind. But I don't know how he got away. Like he got away with stuff. But I'm just saying, to be a teacher telling a high school student that they are ugly and they have to have a but and the thing about it is that after like you talk about stuff like that outside of class and like I remember talking to some people and we're like he kind of makes it kind of makes sense. I remember I was thinking he's
You
he's
have a
kind
good
of right.
point.
Get a good
You have a good
because
point.
she was terrible. She was terrible. I mean, it's not like I was scared or anything. I wasn't really scared of anybody in school,
I know.
but you're so silly. It's just people that I just don't mess with it. You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
just, keep to myself or whatever. I never started anything ever. Like, you know what I mean? It was never me. But nobody messed with me either. So, even like going down, like coming from New York to Georgia, not having, because, my family was in New York. And so it was like, like if somebody messed with us, they didn't really know about us,
Hmm.
unfortunately. Like, but they found out quickly. Because we were a big family,
Family.
like yeah, it was myself, my family, and like two other family names that was just like you don't really, mess with them.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I didn't know what I was walking into when I moved to Georgia in high school, because high school is tough and you just know that to be the case. But no, no, nobody messed with me at all. Um, but yeah, like it's so stuff like that, you can't get away with it now.
No.
You
And
can't.
but you see the difference in people. Sometimes the truth
Mm-hmm.
is painful, but it's like you need to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to hear it and face it and make a
Hmm.
decision.
Yeah. But I'm hearing like just like you said, it aged poorly. It aged poorly.
Hmm. But like some of her apologies feel insincere.
You know what? Okay, you know how I am because no, I did not watch
And
the
I don't want
Karen
them, I
interview.
don't want them to be insincere. Like I want to believe them, but I'm like, I
I
feel
didn't
like she
watch the
wrote
Karen interview
this.
yet. I'm a clip girl. I will. I promise you I will. But I did see a clip of
Hmm.
Tyra Banks, and I was like, it felt weird. It
Felt
felt
scripted.
insincere. It didn't, yeah, it
Hmm.
felt it was like so that and then I questioned, do I really want to watch this? Because
Yes.
why did yeah, I know. I will. Because it felt fake. It just felt fake. Like I'm just gonna I was like, ooh, it was just very weird. It was uncomfortable watching.
I'll tell you what is weird is that it felt like she knew what the questions were going to be before they interviewed her and she was able to be
Mm,
prepared, but they
mm.
still told like the true feelings of the contestants and her coworkers. And it's like she's
Oh,
really
the
like
coworkers
put
speak up
together.
too?
The Jays were there,
What?
and Nigel. Janice was not there. And the
I
guy
heard
that
that Janice
executive
wasn't there,
produced
but
it, Ken
so
Mock.
they had issues too? Oh, that is
Yeah, but
juicy.
here's the thing. It's like yes and no. You can tell this is one thing I can say about it. They
Hmm.
genuinely loved each other.
Mm,
You can tell they were the family you make.
mm,
Like that's the relationship you had because even in the places where they felt hurt or betrayed,
hmm.
I feel like if they were to really talk to each other, they'd be right back to
Okay.
being best of friends and realizing that there were misunderstandings and apologies that should have been made sooner or been
Yeah.
handled differently. Or now
Hmm.
that I've pulled away, I can see
Yeah.
what you were going through and that you weren't able to communicate it or I wasn't able to receive it. Or might say total BS.
Hmm.
I still don't buy it. But even in the midst of saying things didn't work, you still could tell there was a love, a genuine love for each other. They never badmouthed. They badmouthed the situation, but not each other.
I saw a clip of her. She was just like so, 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 so. Like, I was like, That's so fake. Like what she was doing, you know? It was so fake. You
Yeah.
can see the where the pimple was.
Oh, girl,
The lighting. You
I
know,
cannot. I see
yes,
just a little shine right there.
yes,
I
you
can't see
can.
it.
You absolutely can. Like who gets a pimple on their nose at 44?
Please. I get all the pimples.
On their nose at
I get them
44 at my
I
big
get
age.
them at like the most annoying places, like
This
or
spot
or
right
like
here is a dark spot. This has been years of ago that about years ago.
hmm
Okay?
yeah. I understand.
My God. That's why I got my acne medicine back, and
Oh,
it really prevents pimples. Boop, 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 boop.
did you watch? Oh, first of all, I know I'm the only black person that still shops at Target, but on
No, you're not.
the 17th of February,
Hmm.
when I tell you they had health and beauty aid stuff at such good prices, I got this like number
Mm.
seven, blah blah blah.
Number seven's a
Whatever,
good brand.
something was 24.99, 49, and I got it for like $7 or
Oh, that's
$4. I was
good.
like,
Yeah, number seven's a good brand.
mm, it was the Curology that was really expensive that I got
Curology,
for a
yeah.
great price. I was like, okay, I can try it today.
Yeah.
Body
But
wash,
you know,
body wash.
this is how they get you because they'll put something on discount, you'll try it,
And then you
you
got to
will
keep it.
love it,
I
but
know.
at least you don't
Started
have
low.
to spend a lot of money figuring it out.
You do exactly. Like I don't want to spend $25 to find out I didn't need to
That is
spend
trash.
$25. Right.
Yeah. And then you have to go through the whole process of returning it, blah, blah, and it's annoying.
But I can say, and it's crazy. I mean, I bought a lot of stuff because when I got
Hmm.
my facial, the girl's like, you need to use a this
I was
serum
gonna
and a
say your
that serum.
skin
And
is looking different. It does look. Do you have foundation on?
no.
Okay, yeah, your skin looks absolutely amazing.
So, I mean, it's only literally been like a day, but I'm like, okay, wash my face, put on all these stupid
Honestly,
serums. But
when your face responds pretty quickly, your skin, especially your face, it responds pretty quickly when you start using
and I put in a little bit of
some
effort.
when you show a little bit of love. I mean, or not even just that. When you use products that it likes, oh, it 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 responds pretty quickly.
I see that. I'm like,
Hmm.
oh, it does
Hmm.
make it. Because I
Hmm.
didn't know how to use it. I was
Mm.
using it at one point. I told the esthetician, I was like, well, I put on this serum, and then like I felt like I was kind of seeing breakouts. She's like, oh, well, you let it absorb for like a minute, and then take toner and wipe it away because the stuff that needs to be absorbed has already absorbed. The rest of it, it'll if it's not meant to
Oh.
stay, the toner will wipe off the excess, and the rest is already in.
Oh, okay. So you use something that's supposed to be wiped away. Okay, got it. Okay.
Well, it's not, but like your skin is going to absorb as much as it can in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that is on the surface and cannot be absorbed, you
Oh,
can just take it off.
interesting. Okay.
I was like, oh,
Never heard of that, but
yeah.
that's interesting.
Well, it made a huge difference because at first I was feeling like it was
Hey.
cakey and I was like, oh, I don't like that feeling. But then I could take it off and I'm like, okay.
As long as it works, you gotta find out what works for you.
But now I have a gang load of product. I'm like,
Okay, you don't understand how happy that makes me. I just love products so much, like skincare. And so you telling me this is making me so
go.
happy. Also, your skin's looking good.
Okay.
Like it's just looking really good. Hmm.
Hey, friend.
Yes, I am looking forward to because I've lost myself like several years ago. Like, let's just be real. So I am looking forward to getting myself back, like having my hair in cute styles, just being in clothes that make me feel good, filling in my
Yeah.
eyebrows again. Like I'm looking forward to
Kept trying them on.
um I'm looking forward to getting back to that because even like the other day I had filled in my eyebrows. I was like, oh, this is nice. I like
We keep
this. And all I
trying.
did was fill in my eyebrows, you know?
Isn't it amazing the little difference
Yeah.
can make such a see you look. I'm gonna circle back. Remember
Mhm.
when I had my hair done, I'm like, I just have to do my makeup so I feel comfortable and confident in myself. And you're like, you don't need that.
But just,
It's a little
but I've
thing.
always been I've just not cared, and that's so sad. But I've always been someone where you could never see me without my brows. You know that
Oh,
I've always been, the brow person. So yeah, I should have understood, but I just because you're so pretty, like I'm just like you don't, you know, that's really my that was what I was saying. So don't,
oh, yeah. I just, I just at that moment didn't feel comfortable in the
Yeah.
hairstyle yet. I like doing, I love doing makeup, but I don't have nowhere to go, so I don't do
Yeah.
my makeup.
Girl, just
Hey,
and like
everybody at
I'm not
Target.
I'm not trying to put on a full face uh to deliver you a case of water. Deliver a case of
My
water to you.
online agents that like used to do their makeup and get dressed, I'm like,
So impressive.
what? You don't have on yoga pants,
Yeah.
sweatpants?
But I will say the thing about you would think like working from home, oh, you have all that time to do this and do that. Okay, you
No,
with
you don't.
kids, so that's just added stuff, right? That's just added things, to your list.
Hmm.
But just the amount of preparation that we got to
Yes.
do before we
It was
even
nonstop.
open Zoom, like you don't have like you would have to wake up at the ass crack to be able to get I mean, and then also you have to remember, or for me anyways, there's always a little anxiety before I start the day just because I'm
You don't know
like
what your day holds for you.
I don't know what well, and you have a plan, but you don't know who's going to pop in. You don't know what's going to, come up with one of the
Hmm.
students. You don't, you want to make sure that you have, you've prepared, but still, and we always prepare,
Hmm.
but still daily, like if you're preparing for class 2 weeks before class starts, but then you have daily stuff that you're doing daily classes. Sometimes you have to re-watch a retake a WBT or like familiarize yourself with something
Yes.
because you've already gone through so much, or like so much is already in your head. So many
Yes.
things have
Just
happened one day
swimming.
in class. Like it is insane. Lisa, we did not make enough for what we did. We didn't. And we got compensated nicely. But I'm
Hmm.
sorry, if you're not making six figures doing that, then I don't know.
Hmm. And I was
So yeah, so
so,
I couldn't the only thing I could do was the eyebrows because I that was it. Yeah.
and okay, we're not, I'm not gonna hold you, but I'm so happy I missed the time where they're like, you have to be on camera all the time. Like, no, not today. I
Here's
couldn't,
the deal.
no, I don't want to
Because
look in anybody's face for 8 hours.
towards the end, if we had to, but they tried to make it where the students had to as well. And the
Hmm.
thing is,
That's what I
like
mean.
we were saying, it says in the associate expectations, it's encouraged, but you cannot force them to, be on camera. And so people would pop in and maybe see someone not on camera or whatever the case may be. And as if we didn't say, hey, please, we would like for everyone to be on camera. We do that all the time, but yet you're getting penalized because someone didn't respond to your request to bring them on
Right.
camera. And the associate expectation states that they do not have to be, that it is encouraged. So,
And
like,
then they want you to potentially write them up. I
and
don't have time. That's not,
but
I'm not
also,
taking
right,
it.
exactly. But also, there are times where I tell my class, okay, we can like let's just take a moment, a beat off camera, so that
Mm.
we're not focused, on how we're looking or what kind of
Yes.
face we're making or whatever, and just like, I'm sorry, my class is engaged whether they're on camera or not. Now,
And if they aren't
and
engaged, it's
for
going to show in the phone call.
the ones that aren't, I know, but I mean, just to have somebody coming in here, just observing, I'd much rather, because, well, I mean, your relationship was different, but my relationship with the UMs, I'd much rather have them in there with me, and just because it wasn't any kind of situation that you like crazy situation you had going. Like mine was just like true, like, oh, this is like cool, to be around. Or they were learning something,
Mm-hmm.
like the UMs. They were just like, okay, this is, or just they would stop by because I actually reached out to them and say, hey, you might be able to answer questions, or,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to pop in some time to get to the parking lot questions, that would be great or whatever.
Yeah.
And they would do that. So, but Lisa, when I tell you, as hard as things are right now and as scary as things are right now,
Mm-hmm.
I do not miss that situation, that particular department. Not
Mm-hmm.
even a little bit. I miss a lot of other things about the
Right.
company. I miss a lot of other, I miss people, from the
Yeah.
company that I worked for in previous departments. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't miss that department. It
Mm.
was a fucking shit show.
It just
For
went
whoever,
to rated R. Thank you.
for whoever sees this. I don't give a
FYI,
damn.
HR. It's
Yeah.
okay.
It was a shit show. And
Mm.
you can still call me. No, you
Yeah.
have to pay me because that'd be work. me me talking to you is now working. So yeah, I'd have to
Yeah.
be compensated. Um Duolingo, you've missed your 12 o'clock deadline.
No, I did not.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
you did it
Once
before?
you told me 11 o'clock, I said, I will not delay
You use your
because
I'll
I
tell
needed
you
to get
something.
my morning time boost. I got my
Yes, the
triple.
boost.
I
When
didn't
I
maximize
tell
my
you,
triple, but
I am so tempted to go back on Duolingo, but I know I can't. I
oh
can't
fuck
do it
off. What?
because I'm addicted to it. No, not in the way of like, not like
Of
in the way
winning.
of
I
learning
know.
language. I'm addicted to the leaderboard, and that's just the part that just doesn't work for me. Like I
But you'll be
can't.
learning along the way.
No,
So
I
what?
wasn't
That's
learning. That's the
yeah.
whole. That's the whole problem. It's that
I was not.
I was not, because all and it's all I really know is animal de company. I've said this how many times on this podcast? Animal
But
de
why?
company.
Why that of all the things? Just because you like how it sounds?
No, because I was like, but we say pet. Like that's it. It is one short word.
Yeah. You say all of this to say pet?
Pet. That's all. But you say
Animal de compagnie.
animal de company. What? And
De,
that's just
de
always stood out to me.
I remember talking when Val and I were like, we may have been there, whatever. I was like, I can't hear the difference in like de, like they what? They all sound the same, which to a degree, they still all sound the same if someone
Hmm.
really speaks the language quickly.
Yeah.
But when I hear other people, I'm like, it's de, it's du, it's
Do,
de.
do,
And I
do.
was like, see,
I think animal is
see,
duh, but there is do. I
yeah,
remember
du, du,
do,
du.
but this is duh. De. De
De.
is duh.
And then there's deux, like un, deux, trois.
Yes.
And then
See,
de, like de company. And du,
duh.
and
No,
du.
no. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. See, oh my God, you know what? I'm getting. Oh my God, the way my
I'm
brain
reeling
just
her in,
registered,
everybody.
the way my brain, the way,
The
the
way.
way my brain just registered. Like honestly, it gave me a little bit of anxiety.
Yeah,
I
that's the duo.
that I even downloaded their podcast, and
Well, that's not, I guess I'd have to go to a separate app. I can't listen to the podcast within the Duolingo app anymore. And I used to like that a lot because it
I didn't know.
forced me.
See, I don't remember. For me, the podcast was separate at the time.
It was embedded at one point.
Oh,
So I was like,
okay, okay.
and then
Yeah,
they
it's just on
revamped it.
Apple or Spotify.
I, look, certain things have to be a part of one, or else I'm not going to.
That's it. Like, 'cause who's
My spare
going to another? No, that's true. Like, if I have to, honestly, if I have to like go somewhere else, forget about it. Because
time on
once
the
I close
app,
this app, it's a wrap.
it's over. Like I get overwhelmed on Duolingo. I'm like, how many minutes left?
Yeah, yeah. But I woke up Duolingo. I went to sleep Duolingo. My lunchtime was Duolingo. And it wasn't necessarily to like, if I was still learning, if that was priority for me, I would still be on it. But I was so
Obsessed.
obsessed with the lead, and I honestly even talk about it right now. I still feel the addiction. So I know that I need to refrain from it because I know myself. I know myself. Your hair is even longer. It's time to go.
It is,
Because
but
I'm gonna be distracted and say random stuff because that piece right there is longer than what it has been when we first.
what
Yeah.
these at the bottom probably because these
Hmm.
curls are falling, even though they're the first ones I did.
But it's
But
still longer from like it's still grown so much.
did you watch? Hey, did you watch the Karen
Oh, I said
thing?
I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it today.
Did you watch the reunion?
No, but I heard about it.
Are you watching the Olympics?
No.
I gotta go. The most irresponsible TV viewership known to mankind.
It's so
Joking.
true. It really is. Like it has to be something insane to grab. But I know I need to watch Karen. Okay, before we leave, because I do have to go, what did you think about the reunion? Oh, okay.
Um,
Okay. Well, there you go. Tell me how
we
you really feel.
now this is something I would rather binge watch because it's like it feels like things get started, then they don't go anywhere.
Hmm.
And I'm like, what is this? We're building up to a plateau.
Hmm.
And I don't I really want to see all two or three because
Did anything stand out to you? Like in terms of like who came there, strong or because I heard Kiana didn't speak as much. Maybe she'll speak more in, the other two. I heard that um uh like they were talking about Wendy's like the situation and stuff and Giselle was like a little shady but also asked like questions like how are you doing blah blah
yeah.
I heard Wendy say she really is terrified, she's not eating, she's she can't even before then there was things out about her losing weight like her and stuff like that and
Right,
then
I'm
I
sure.
heard her and Ashley kind of went at it towards the end so it was like at least I only have she was like you don't have the accomplishments and Ashley said well I only have one social security
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
then
But I think that was in a commercial of like what's to come.
oh
But
okay.
it's like it's like oh like there's no I'm like okay like what is it's not satisfying or gratifying.
Okay,
I'm
I see
like
what you're saying. It's so
fulfill
funny
this
how
scratch this itch. Like, where's the full like, oh, well, we met a beautiful actress that said that you paid and she did provide TJ and she provide proof. Okay, well show us for me. You know how I am. I look everything up. Show us the
oh, and
proof.
they showed that already, and it wasn't even it was the stupidest. So the fact that they even bring that up is there's
They're
nothing
like
to.
they're like he's suing you. I could sue Stacy over it.
Mhm.
That doesn't mean I
But
didn't,
here's the
right?
deal: it's just crazy because they're all liars.
They're
Like
all
leave
lying.
Stacey alone.
Yeah, the only
Like.
person that doesn't feel like a liar yet is Tia. And I'm like, well, maybe
Mhm.
we just haven't caught her lie yet. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but it wasn't really much going on with her, so you really wouldn't even be able to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll see if she's in season two, which I don't. I mean, not season two, which if she's in the next season, which I don't necessarily see. I see her being in the next season. I don't know who's gonna. Do you think Angel's gonna be in the next season?
I want her to be because she was so tumultuous. I
I
want
think
her to
she
be.
needs to be. Honestly, I think you need to, unless she doesn't want to. I think she needs to be offered another season because I
Hmm.
think you need at least two seasons. You can't
Hmm.
just like one and done is not fair, in my
No,
opinion.
no. And her thing was so crazy. I feel
And
like,
also, she gets a chance to see herself back, and she gets a chance, and then that gives her the opportunity
hmm,
to just tell
redeem
to be like,
herself.
okay, I know how to maneuver this fucking
Yeah,
these
group.
These, yeah, exactly. So
There were a lot of apologies. There was some accountability
okay,
there. But then I
okay.
hate when people are accountable and they apologize, and then the other person's like, I don't like it because I'm like, what do you want her to, what do you want this person to do? They
Mhm.
apologize. They say, you know what, I watched the tape. It was bad.
But also you have those apologies that are like, yeah, I'm sorry, but
Oh, that was the Nene apology. I'm sorry that hurt your feelings. I'm like,
that was so, and that also, I'm sorry that hurt your feelings, also became housewives in general because housewives just started.
I hated that apology.
But
I'm like, since when is that an apology?
I do
I'm sorry
apologize,
that
but you
hurt you.
have to understand that, and I saw, and when you said and you did,
I'm like,
okay.
well, was that an apology? Was that an apology?
So I'm confused. Did you apologize? Did you?
Right. Or do you just blame me for being
Yeah,
hurt?
I feel like you went back to
Is that you?
like
You
you took it
feel
away. Like
you
I feel
said
like
what you and double down.
you you apologize, but then you double down. So I don't know if that counts as an apology anymore. Now I'm confused, and now I'm mad again.
Exactly. Never stop. Never was able to stop being mad. And then Andy, well, do you accept the apology? She did just because I said I'm sorry doesn't mean it's an apology,
Yeah,
Andy, who are that was shade.
yeah.
Oh, spit it out, Andy.
All
Spit it
right,
out.
girl.
All right, got to do Lisa and Swan take off because I do have to go get my
Yes.
lesson on.
Oh my God, I love this. Like, I love this look today. So get this to me so that I can definitely put it on social because you look really, really pretty. I mean,
All
not
right,
that you
well,
don't, you always do, but I want to particularly get this one where you are the, um, whatever it's called, like when you first pull up
thumbnail.
before the video. Yeah, you're the thumbnail. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that was so hard for
I
me.
see thumbnail all the time.
It's been
Otherwise,
so
I may not
long.
have pulled it.
Yeah, yeah. So, but you're the thumbnail because this is such a pretty, pretty look. Okay, Lisa,
Anton,
Lisa and Ton,
take off.
and gonna get some coffee.
Coffee. Bye.
Bye.